Hi guys, this is your friend Dr. Anil Sharma. Today we will talk about a very important topic I think which was required for me when I was studying for preparing for FMG. So what was that topic? It was like for ADHD, kind of this that attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That's something I used to relate with that. I'm not saying I have that or I was diagnosed with that or you have that, but I mean say kind of hyperactive I was, attention deficit I was. So actually I could relate this thing. So what I needed help that time when I was preparing for FMG for like exam which is coming in next 2 months. So what kind of formulas that I have made for myself? So the formula. First of all, for those students who does not know me, my name is Dr. Anil Sharma. I recently cleared this FMG exam with a score of 165. It was my third attempt. You can find all my journey on this YouTube channel and page. Okay, so let's go one by one. What kind of I think jugaad that I used to use, for me. So first thing was I used to make a faltu work list, like this. So like what I used to do is like I have to sit for 2 hours, okay? So it's 11 o'clock. I have to sit till 13 o'clock. But when I sit at 11 o'clock on my table, suddenly X amount of X number of thoughts will come to my mind and it will disturb me. Like example, I need to purchase something on Amazon. I need to call my mom. I need to get to my sister for something. I Some teacher told me to do some kind of PYQ list. My friend is calling me at chai tapri or anything. 10 things will come into my mind and what I am supposed to do, because it will come at the same time when I'm going to sit. Otherwise they are not coming in my head. So at the same time at 11 o'clock when I sit on the table and this X number of thought comes to my mind, what I used to do is I used to make a list like this. So first of all, I'll put a target. Today's faltu list, okay, not a to-do list, it's a faltu list. Okay, today's faltu list 24/26, like today's date, and then I'll prioritize everything. Tapri, after as soon as there is a break, let's order something on Amazon, let's do this. I'll make this list and I'll put it near my table, okay, here somewhere, like this. So I remind myself that at 13 o'clock when I'm going to wake up from this, when I'm going to stand up from this table after finishing 2 hours of session, I'll do those things. So I used to do like this: 2 hours of studies, 30 minutes of break, or 25 minutes of break, and on in those 25 minutes, let's do all these random things. Once you finish all these random things, which were you supposed to do it, I used to put a tick on them. So what does it feel? It feels like okay, the all the faltu tasks which I had to do in the break time, I have done those. Now next session I'll sit again and I still have X number of thoughts coming in, and I'll do, of course, this time it will be less, and I'll do the sticks in the break. So, this way, my brain gets an idea that this guy is not going to stand up from this table until and unless his 2 hours of studies are going to be done. Simple. So, this was formula number one. Okay, now let's talk about formula number two. What I used to do is I used to eat less during my preparation time, even though now I try, okay, but during those exam phase I used to eat very less. I used to eat around one and a half chapati, one or one and a half chapati per meal, that's all. I used to have two meals max. So one or one and a half chapati per meal, it used to help me. I mean when you're feeling light, you can focus more, you can concentrate more, but when you're feeling heavy, it's very hard to concentrate. So I used to regulate my diet. So you do that, because when you're empty stomach you can do more, when you are full stomach you can do less. Simple. So something like that. I used to use this formula that okay, now next 2 months my diet is going to be this. I'm not saying you to be I'm choose the proteins, less carbs, no, nothing like that. Whatever you are eating, whatever thalis you're coming, just less the proportion, just one third proportion you are supposed to eat. That's all. Okay. Then formula number three, I used to have black coffee. Black coffee helps a lot in any manner, in anything. Black coffee helps a lot. So if you're not used to black coffee, have it. Okay, no sugar, no milk, only coffee and water. Whether it is cold or whether it is hot does not matter. The thing is that I'm studying for 1.5 hour. Okay, now I'm supposed to going to be sleep. Okay, and now I'm feeling sleepy suddenly. What I'm supposed to do, I just take that sachet of the coffee, put in the cup, put the cold water, because you still have 30 minutes of left. You put the cold water, you take your coffee, you sip it, and you continue next 30 minutes. That is more important to you than standing up, going for a coffee, make a coffee, and come back. No, that's not a good idea. So that's how I used to avoid standing up between those sessions. Okay, so that's a formula number three. Now, formula number four: avoid all distractions. All distractions means, like, when we are studying for this exam, what is the main thing is where we should not get distracted by what? By this Instagram, by WhatsApp, by YouTube, by another videos and all these things, right? But we are getting distracted. So what I have done last time in my preparation was, since I was streaming, so my iPad was busy somehow in streaming. I used to stream from iPad, so my iPad was busy, and since I was streaming, I couldn't use phone in stream, right? So that distraction went out. My phone was went out. My iPad is the only thing where I used to watch even the study YouTube videos, even the teachers online and everything. So because of the iPad was busy, now suddenly what happened is my YouTube has been blocked totally. My whole YouTube was blocked because I couldn't watch it. Either I can stream or I can watch something like try old school habits. Okay, try old school habit means try to revise, read, and repeat only and only from books. Only and only from books means no video sources. Once you have watched the lectures, once you have understood the lectures, now no more we do not require rapid revisions or TNDs or nothing. Just open your book and read, open your book and read, open your book and read. Solve x number of multiply x number of MCQs, n number of MCQs. Solve maximum number of MCQs. Only go old school. Old school means old school. That's all. We don't need any more technology now here. We only need to just flip the pages, flip the pages, flip the pages. More number of MCQ, more number of MCQ, more number of MCQ. That's an old school thing. Now, last thing was like join the library. If you are someone like me who cannot study in an empty room at home, join an offline library. Go and see and sit with those people who are ambitious enough to study for something. It could be anything, but join those people. Be the part of group, be the group member of those people. Okay, be the part of that group. So do that thing because it will help you a lot. I joined the library, it helped me a lot. Okay, next one thing is put someone in charge. If you're somebody like, why I'm talking this ADHD thing, because maybe I felt like the same thing. When if you're feeling that you are somebody that who can literally, how to say this, होता है ना ढलान कि आप slip हो जाओगे, you will feel slippy on the slope. So if you are that kind of people, if you are that kind of person, then you should put someone in charge. It's like you can tell your mom that, mom, I am going to finish 80 pages today, and you are going to supposed to be asking me the question from it. Your friend, your sister, your father, anybody, you can put an in charge. Your friend, okay, you can put it in charge. Hey, friend, I'm going to finish this 80 pages, and I'm giving you the book, and by the end of the day you can ask me anything. So kind of that, put somebody in charge, so somebody can just look after you, somebody can just check what work has been done by today. So that was the kind of thing I used to do. I used to literally, I mean, call my friend and tell him, ask me whatever you want. I have studied all these topics today, and they were supposed to be helping me, and they were helping me actually. Now the last thing is, plan always in advance. This is the last and best formula, I could say. Plan in advance. When you plan in advance, when you know what you are supposed to be doing tomorrow, your work become easier. Like right now it is 3 o'clock, I think it's 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this video. When I knew, because yesterday when I was going to sleep, I knew that tomorrow morning I will wake up at 4 or 3, 3 and 3:30 I woke up actually. And I'll post this video, then I start studying. And you know what happened? My alarm was for 3:30, I woke up at 3:15 without an alarm. So when you are ambitious enough, when you know what to do, your brain even gives you the signals that, you know what, Anil, let's do this. So I woke up before alarm, and it's 3:30 in the morning. You understand like how the time works, how the frame works. It's not 6, it's not 7, it's 3, but it works like that. So main thing is you should have a plan. Once you have a plan, you'll wake up, you'll do things. Your brain becomes easier. Like if tomorrow, if I have a plan in my head of what I'm going to do tomorrow, when tomorrow I wake up, my half of the energy is preserved, is saved in doing the task which I'm supposed to do, not planning what I'm supposed to do. So like that. So please plan in advance. So this was all the trick which I wanted to share from a long time to with you guys, but I never had it, the script ready or something. Still don't, but I'm giving all these words, thoughts from my heart directly. So these are the things that you can use really. My only purpose is this, that when you sit for 2 hours, sit straight for 2 hours. No bullshit. No Instagram, no WhatsApp, no other videos, only you, your study, and that's all. I wish this video was helpful. Thank you.